6 older women corner a crying teenager at a farmer's market, berating her for refusing to spend time with her grandparents and for not being a good big sister to her orphaned baby brothers. My name is Sarah, I'm 46 years old, and I'm a single mother of 2 teenage daughters, ages 17 and 15. We've been through hell over the past year after my ex-husband died in a tragic accident. He left behind a mess of secrets, including 2 baby boys he fathered with his affair partner, who also died. My daughters were the ones who discovered the cheating and the babies, and it's been traumatic for them. They're working with a therapist, but they're not fond of their half-brothers. My ex-in-laws have been relentless, trying to get custody of my daughters and even wanting to move in with us. We're fighting them in court over the custody issue, but living together will never happen. Today was supposed to be special. It was my youngest daughter's birthday, and I gave her a budget to shop at the local weekend market for her party treats. After an hour, I started getting worried. Just as I was about to call her, she called me, sobbing that some weird people had cornered her. I ran to her with my oldest daughter and found 6 older women surrounding my youngest, telling her she was unchristian for not wanting to spend time with her grandparents or be a good sister to her poor orphan baby brothers. My oldest immediately went to pay for the items while I stepped between the women and my daughter. I recognized some of them from my ex-in-law's church. I ripped into them, telling them to leave my daughter alone. They had the nerve to tell me I was worse for not obeying my ex-in-laws like a good Christian wife. The screaming got so loud that market security asked us all to leave. As I walked to my car with my girls, the women followed us like vultures. I managed to get in the car and drive away. That night, after my girls were in bed, I reached out to a friend who's still part of that church. He apologized and then told me what was really going on. My ex-mother-in-law had posted a massive sob story on the church's Facebook group, painting my daughters and me as horrible people who were leaving them homeless and penniless. She claimed we were the reason she lost her grandsons, even though the boys are now with distant relatives. She spun this tale of woe that was worthy of a Hallmark movie, and of course, the extremist members of the church were eating it up, offering all their love and support. But here's the thing about this church, they're incredibly strict about cheating. It's a huge no-no, whether it's from a husband or a wife. So how did she get around blaming me for the affair children without exposing the cheating? She claimed the other woman was our former nanny who had an affair with my ex, and that I kicked them both out. I couldn't let this stand. I decided to expose the truth to the church community. I gathered all the evidence, text messages, photos, everything that proved my ex was the cheater. Then I posted it all in the comments of her sob story, tagging the church leadership. The fallout was immediate and brutal. The church members who had been supporting her turned on her with a vengeance. She was publicly shamed, shunned at services, and even lost some of her close friends in the community. The leadership called a meeting and decided she needed to make amends, not just to my family but to the entire congregation for spreading lies and causing division. She tried to backtrack and claim she was confused due to her grief, but the damage was done. My daughters and I may have a strained relationship with their grandparents, but at least now the truth is out there. The church community knows exactly what kind of people they really are. And that is where our story ends today. If this made you feel something, rage, satisfaction, or just pure shock, smash that like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel more than you know. And if you want to hear more wild stories like this every single day, hit subscribe. And ring that notification bell so you never miss one. Drop your reaction in the comments, I read every single one. Was this person right or wrong? Let me know below. See you in the next one.